Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I'm back, and we are live here for this newest of streams. Yes, we are doing the Buxton versus the Bradford Division 1 match. It's going to be a very interesting match tonight. I'm just doing a little quick last check on some settings, and then we'll be good to go. So my name is Glasgow Tiger, for those of you that haven't been in before. Oh my giddy aunt. What is that? We have a follow. Thank you very much. KR9ST1, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the McNally clan. We are here to the Tiger clan. We are here live for the Buxton match against Bradford. Let's give you the team lineups. So riding for Buxton at number 1. I apologise now if I have butchered any names. I apologise profusely. At number 1 is a man I've not heard too much about, a Polish rider on a 9.4 average. It is Kasawier Jaros. At number 2, an Englishman, didn't know this guy was English, but there you go. It is on a 7.38 average. It is Albert Zielinski. Riding at number 3, whose nationality is unknown, it is Mykola Borovnikov on an 8.75 average, which I believe is just the man that's just followed me, so good evening to you, Mykola. At number 4 is a man I know very well, and that is Mr. Toby Griffiths, who just gave me a follow. Thank you, Toby. On an 8.57 average. At number 5 is Misko Nukowski from Poland on a 9-point average. This team looks very tasty. At number 6 is Kuba Jarmus of Poland on a 6.40. And at number 7 is Mr. Andrew Dent on a 5.60. And riding for Bradford, it is Marcel Banike at number 1 on a 9-point average. At number 2 is Kuba Zielinski. So I'm assuming that must be a relative of Albert on a 8.65 average. At number 3 is the Englishman Kieran Malarkey on a 7.78. At number 4 is the man we all know well, the problem child of Bradford, that is Phil Mullard, on a 6.67. At number 5 is Igor Luzchek on a 7.33. At number 6, you could say him and Mullard have had a few ding-dongs over the years, it's Mr. Chris Eaton on a 5.60. And at number 7 is Mr. Freddie France on a 6.43. Chris Eaton's average, was 5.60. I think I said that, but I'm not sure. It's going to be a very tasty lineup. We are about to go into heat number 1, and I've just been told it's been sent. So let's jump over and join the heat of heat number 1, which sees in the red helmet colour is Kaziwier Jaros off gate number 2. Of gate 4 in the blue, in gate 2 in the red helmet colour actually is Albert Zielinski. In gate 4 in the blue helmet is Kasawier Jaros. In white off gate number 1 is, I believe, I'm just going to check this, I think it's Marcel, but let me just check, is Marcel Baniki. And off gate number 1 in the yellow helmet colour is Kuba Zielinski, who we are just, I believe it is Banika we are waiting to join us. I believe we're waiting on Marcel to get into heat number 1. Here is Marcel. Here is heat number 1. We are at Debrecen. Ooh, track I haven't had too much experience on, but here we go. Heat number 1. I might turn it down after this one, folks. Set, so just here we go. Good start from the riders in the white and helmet. Well, look at this. From the rider in the blue helmet colour, that is Mr. Albert. Most known is Kazawa Jaros in the lead. Second at the moment is Kuba Zielinski. And third is the rider in white. That is Albert Zielinski. Currently stands, there is a 3-3 as it stands to Buxton as we go into heat number 3. Still leading the way is the rider in blue, that is Kasawier Jaros. Second at the moment is Kuba Zielinski, and third is it's a bit of a battle, but Zielinski's third at the moment is Albert Zielinski, and at the back is the rider in red, which is Albert Zielinski. I'm confused. Change the view. Will do. I will change the view right away. I don't know why that's done that, but that is a 3 each, and it makes the scores 3 to Buxton, 3 to 3 to Bradford, 3-3 after that one. I'm just going to change the view. Give me a sec. Don't know why that's done that. And I'll turn the sound down a little bit as well so you can hear me. But that's a 3-3 after heat number 1. With the winner being... actually, the winner of that heat was the rider in blue. Oh, I did not mean to click that. I didn't mean to click that. No, I didn't mean to click that. Where is the invite for heat number 2? Apparently heat 2 has been sent. So I'm led to believe, but I don't have it on my phone. Or not on my phone, on my... Here's cool. Okay, I've turned it down, don't panic. I've turned it down. Heat number 2. Oh, hang on. I've just lost the program now because I've accidentally closed it. Thank you, Mr. Griffiths. I'm just going to join the heat there. There we go. Heat number 2 in the red helmet colour is Kuba Jarmuz. In blue is Andrew Dent of Gate 3. It is Freddie France in white, and in yellow is Chris Eaton. Here we go. Let me know if that's any better sound-wise, or if I need to turn it down even more. Here we go. And it's a good start from the rider in the red helmet colour. The rider in red, that is Freddie Francis in the lead. Second at the moment is the rider in red, that is Kuba Jarmuz. And third at the moment is the rider in yellow, that is Chris Eaton. Although at the back at the moment is Andrew Dent. It's a battle for first and second, and a battle for third and fourth as Andrew Dent gets past Chris Eaton. And it means that Buxton are on a 4-2 as it stands. With in the lead at the moment is the man in the red helmet colour, that is Kuba Jarmuz. Second at the moment is Freddie France, and third is Andrew Dent. Chris Eaton tailed off at the back somewhere, but I think it's going to be close as we go into the final bends. It will be a victory for Kuba Jarmuz. Second at the moment, that is Mr. Freddie France, and third place goes to Andrew Dent with Chris Eaton at the back at 4-2 to Buxton, and it makes the scores 7 to Buxton, 5 to Bradford after 2 heats. Heat number 3, and it's Toby Griffiths in the red helmet of Gate 4. In blue of Gate number 4, sorry, Toby's in Gate 2. In blue Gate 4 is the man Mikola Boroykov. I don't know how you say that. In white of Gate number 3 is Phil Mullard, and it's Kieran Malaki in yellow in Gate number 1. This is going to be a very tasty heat. Mullard and Malaki racing together for the first time in I don't know how long. Will Mullard team ride, or will it be a little bit of a push and shove between Mullard and Malarkey to take the win? As we await the riders to come to tapes. I believe we are waiting. So I think it is Phil Mullard we are waiting on. No, it's not. It's Kieran Malarkey we're waiting on. This is going to be a tasty one. Mullard and Malarkey take on Griffiths and Mikola. Here we go. Heat number 3. As we come to tapes for Buxton Bradford. Pretty even start for the 4 riders as we go into bends 1 and 2. It is the rider in blue, that is Mikola in the lead. Second and third at the moment is Phil and Kieran, with Toby in the back. But Toby's gone into second. It's a battle between all 4, and I can tell you, we've lost Malarkey, and it is currently Phil Mullard in the lead. Second at the moment, I'm not sure between blue and red who it is. I believe it is Mikola, and in third is Kieran Malarkey with Toby in the back. But Toby's back into third. It's a fight between Toby and Kieran, and Phil and Mikola for first and second and third and fourth. Phil's in the lead. Second at the moment is Mikola. Third is Toby Griffiths. Mikola's up in the lead now. Phil Muller down to the line. He's got one last chance to get there. It's a win for Mikola. Phil Muller in second. Toby Griffiths third, and Kieran Malarkey at the back. Another 4-2 to Bradford, to Buxton, and it now makes the scores 11 to Buxton, 7 to Bradford after 3 races. What a start for Buxton. I'm a bit surprised that Malarkey and Muller are not trying to help each other out. It's a bit of a ding-dong all the way to the end there. As we move into heat number 4, in red off gate number 2, that is Andrew Dent. In blue off gate number 4, that is the man we've yet to see, Misko Nukowski. Mr. Nukowski in blue, gate number 4. In white, gate number 3, is Igor Luschek, and it's fast Freddie France in yellow, gate number 1. Here we go with heat number 4. Hope we're all having a cracking evening as we watch this very, very tasty match between Buxton and Bradford. I'm just going to see if anyone has sent any little messages in the chat. What one's me? None of them's me, Ali. I'm sorry to say, I'm just streaming for the rest of them that's riding. Good evening, Johnny. How we doing? Good evening, Freddie. And good evening, Chester. How we doing? Who's giving the commentary? That's me. Me doing the commentary. Who's likely to win? I think it's going to be close, but I'm gonna have to give it to Buxton on this one. Going with the start they've had so far, I think Buxton, if they can hang on, will just take it. Here we go, heat number 4. Tasty, tasty looking lineup for heat number 4. And it's a perfect start from the rider off the outside in the blue helmet colour. That is the rider. That is Mr. Nukowski. Second at the moment is the rider in white. That is Mr. Luschek, and third is Fast Freddy. But Andrew Dent's up there. Oh, we've lost. We have lost Mr. Luschek, who's gone to the back. And as it stands, it's a 3-3, and a nice hold for the Buxton men with their rider in the blue helmet, Nukowski, well out in the lead. Second is Freddie France, third is Igor, and at the back is the one and only Andrew Dent. It's still a 3-3. Fast Friday there, nearly taken out Igor, which wouldn't have been a result for them. But as we approach the finish line, it is a win for the rider in the blue helmet, Misko Nukowski. Second was Freddie France, third was Misko Nukowski, and at the back, sorry, not Igor, sorry, it was Igor Luschek, and at the back is Andrew Dent. And that was a 3-3 to make the scores 10 to Buxton, 8 to Bradford. As we move on to heat number 5, line up for heat number 5 sees Toby Griffiths in red gate 2, Mr. Jaros in blue gate, let me just find this one, sorry I've lost it, in blue gate 3. No, he's in, oh, I've done this wrong, sorry, I've confused myself. Mr. Jaros is in red gate 1, Toby Griffiths blue gate 4, sorry, blue gate, oh my god, I've lost where I am now. He's in Toby Griffiths blue gate 3, in white in gate number, in white gate 1 is Marcel, and it is, I want to say Kuba Zielinski in yellow gate number 2. Can't mix up the Zielinski pair, because this is going to get confusing. Here we go. And it's a good start from the away side, the Bradford boys of Marcel and Kuba, who are on a 4-2 as it stands, have been split now by the rider in blue, Toby Griffiths, and at the back at the moment is the rider in red, Mr. Jaros. It is Vaniki in the lead, second is Toby Griffiths, and third is Kuba Zielinski, with Jaros at the back. It is currently still a 4-2 to Bradford, and the match goes level, I believe, after this one. And we're into the last lap, and it is still the rider in the white helmet colour in the lead. That is Marcel Baniki. Second at the moment is Toby Griffiths, and third is Kuba Zielinski with Mikola Borikov at the back. Mikola? Was it Mikola? Yep, Mikola Borikov at the back. A 4-2 a 2-4 to Bradford, and it makes the scores 9 to Buxton, 9 to Bradford. We're level after 5 heats. No, that's not right. Hold on, I need to refresh. I don't know what score we're on here. Apologies, I think I've got the score wrong. Hold on. We are... That was a 2-4, so it's 16 to Buxton, 14 to Bradford. Just 2 points in it now. As we move on to heat number 6, in red off gate number 2, it is Mr. Jaros. In blue, gate number 4 is Albert Zielinski. In white, gate 3 is Chris Eaton, and it is Mr. Raza himself. In yellow off gate number 1, that is, of course, Igor Luschek. In heat gate number 4, in heat, sorry, gate 2. No, hang on, gate, oh, I've confused myself. Chris Seaton is in white, gate 3. Igor, yellow, gate 1. Jaros is in red, gate 2. And Albert Zielinski is in blue, gate number 4. No, I've confused. Yeah, gate number 4, I think. Albert. Where are we? Too many different names and it's getting really confusing on me now. Yep, blue gate 4. Hope we're all having a great night on the chat. Let me know who you think's going to win. Currently the scores are tied, I believe. Or it's not tied, sorry, 16-14 to Buxton. Just to 2 points in it. But this is getting really confusing who's who. I thought I could get it so it's on a bigger screen. We may have a change coming in. I'm just waiting on that confirmation of the change. I really should have put the spreadsheet up on a different screen. I might bring it up on the... I'm trying to do it on my phone and it's not that easy. I might use this time just to write a few names down. Just the ones that I don't know who they are. Might make it easier for me if I know who they are. Heat 6 has been sent. Okay, I'll do it as we're racing. Hopefully that should help. For me going along. Here we go. And it's a good start from the rider in the yellow helmet colour. That is Mr. Raza. In second at the moment is Chris Eaton's actually in the lead. Raza's going to the back. And now Buxton going to a 5-1. Chris Eaton's trying to go up the inside. What can he do? Over G1 Weck. I'm going to use these names for now. And it's a good ride for Chris Eaton and for his partner. And now Bradford are on a 5-1. Well, slipped back to... Oh my goodness. Raza's in the lead. It is Hawaii in second, Chris Eaton in third, and at the back is the rider in the blue helmet colour, whose name I have mistaken. Oh, and Eaton's gone to the back. Raza's now leading. Chris Eaton trying to get back into second. It is G1 Weck in second. Oh no! Oh dear. Who's going to get this? This is going to be close. A win for Raza, which is, I believe, Raza is, sorry, Igor. Second was Jaros, and third was Albert Zielinski. So that's 3-3, and it makes the scores 19 to Buxton, 17 to Bradford. What a race. So just bear with me 2 minutes. It's just for the ones that I don't know who they are. I'm just writing the names down real quick. make things a life a lot easier. I should have done this before the stream. Give me one more second. Got Raza. He's Cuba. I know everybody else, so that's fine. Okie dokie doo. Here we go for heat number. I don't know if the next one's been sent. It has. I think they're waiting on me, and I'll just give you quickly the lineup for heat number. I'll switch back this way. I think we're on heat 6. We are. So in red, gate number 1. Sorry, gate 2 is Mr. Jaros. In blue, gate 4 is Albert Zielinski. In white, gate 3 is Chris Eaton. No, that can't be right because that race has just gone, I believe. Hold on a second. I'm just going to refresh. I'm refreshing. I think that one has gone, actually. Sorry, we're in heat 7. My apologies. Heat number 7. And in red gate 1, we have got Mr. Misko. In blue gate 3, we have got Mr. Jarmusch. In white gate 2, we have got BK Race is Phil Mullard, and it's Kieran Malarkey in yellow gate number 2. Because BK Racing is Phil Mullard. Why you change your name, Phil, I'll never know. As we go into this heat, we were just waiting on the arrival of Mr. Misko. As we go into heat number 7, with the scores 19 to Buxton, 17 to Bradford. Here we go. Start from the rider in blue. That is Phil Mullard. Second at the moment is the rider in yellow. That is no, blue can't be Phil Mullard. I think I've got more wrong. Sorry, it's Mr. Yarmos. Kieran Malarkey second, and third is the rider in red. That is Mr. Misko with Phil Mullard at the back. The score is cut. It's 4-2 as it stands. Buxton will now face the lead, and Mr. Mullard's been absolutely tailed off at the back. It will be down to Malarkey to do something here. Oh, and he's just let through the rider in red, and we're on to a 5-1, courtesy of Mr. Misko and Mr. Ward and Mr. Jarmusch. We're on a 5-1, and it's beautiful team riding from the Buxton as they wait with a win. I believe it will be for Mr. Jarmusch and Mr. Misko in second. Yes, that is correct. And Kieran Malarkey in third, with Phil Mullard at the back. A 5-1 to Buxton, and it's 24 to Buxton, 18 to Bradford. Bradford are going to have to do something here in heat number 8, which sees Andrew Dent in red gate number 1. In blue of gate number 3 is Albert Zielinski. He's going to battle. He's going to battle the other Zielinski, because it is Kuba Zielinski in white gate 4 and Freddie France in yellow gate 2. I'm just going to check if we're going to get a substitution here, and it will be Kuba Jarmusch is coming in to replace one of the Zielinskis in this one for a reserve switch, courtesy of the Zielinskis. Which one it is, I'm not 100% sure. I'm hoping it's been put in the program, and I'm just going to go and find out who it is that's been swapped out. So just bear with me 1 second. I can tell you it's in fact actually Andrew Dent that's been swapped out for Jarmusch. They're just doing this so I have to try and say these really difficult names to say. So Mr. Jarmusch will be going in red gate 1 in replace of Andrew Dent. Buxton trying to maximise points here. to be fair, Andrew Dent has struggled tonight, so I can see why they've done that. Putting in a man that scored 6 from 6. That is a great idea here. As we move into Heat 8, Bradford really need a big 5-1 if they're going to get this meeting back on track. They need Albert. No, they need Kuba and Freddie to do the business over Albert and Mr. Jarmusch. And it's a cracking start from Kuba Zielinski. He is in the lead. And it is Mr. Jarmusch in second, with Freddie France in third. And at the back, it's Albert Zielinski. Here comes Jarmusch. Oh, and Kuba's gone. It's a disaster for Kuba. And Freddie was in the lead, but Albert's got up there. And watch out for Jarmusch, who's pushing his way through. They're now sitting on a 5-1. Oh no, back up Freddie goes. It's neck and neck as we go into the third lap now. And it's a great race here from Jarmusch. Watch out for Freddie France. Round the outside. And we have lost the rider in blue, which was Mr. Kuba Zielinski, and Freddie's left to do it all. Oh no, not Kuba. Albert has quit the race, and it's going to be a 4-2 to the Bradford. What a result from Freddie France. Second was Mr. Jarmusch, and third was Kuba Zielinski, with Albert actually is excluded from this one because he didn't finish the race. I'm just curious to why Albert quit the heat there. There's got to have been a reason why he's quit that heat, because that's not like Albert. So a 2-4 to Bradford changes the result of the meeting slightly. It probably gives Bradford a few points less to catch up on. The score will now be with a big 4-2-4, 26 to Buxton, 22 to Bradford. Just 4 points in it now instead of 6. This is going to be a cracker as we move to heat number 9. And it is Toby Griffiths in red gate number 1. We've got the man, Mr. Christoph, in blue gate 3. In white gate number 4 is Chris Eaton, and in yellow gate number 2 is Mr. Igor. No, sorry, it's Mikola. Mikola is the rider in the blue helmet colour is Mikola. So here we go with heat number 9. We're already on heat 9. This has been a very good meeting, just 4 points in it after heat number 8. Oh, tense start there, but it's a good start from the riders in yellow, white and red. But it is a 5-1 as it stands to Bradford, just where the Dr. ordered. And it is currently the rider in yellow, that is Mr. Mikolov Mr. Igor was in the lead, but it is Chris Eaton at the moment. Second is Mikolov, and third is Igor. But watch out for the man in blue. Man in blue is Mikolov, so it's Toby Griffiths that was fighting through. And it's currently a 3 each, but oh, it was a bit of a slam there from the Bradford lads. And it's now 3-3 with Chris Eaton leading. Second at the moment is Mr. Mikolov, and third is Toby Griffiths. And at the back, oh, we've just lost Toby Griffiths, and Mikolov is in second. Here comes the rider in. It's Igor now into second, and Bradford can take a big 5-1, which is exactly what the doctor ordered. Igor in fact takes the victory. I'm just going to clarification. It was Chris Eaton in second, and in third was Mr. Mikolov, with Toby Griffiths at the back. A 1-5 to Bradford, and that's done them a world of good. They got a 2-4 in the last one, a 2-4 in the last one, and a 1-5 in this one. They were 26-22. It is now 27-27. That is a result for Bradford. They have just managed to pull off the comebacks of all comebacks into heat number 9. And the scores, I believe, are level at 27 points apiece. As we move to heat number 10, which sees Albert Zielinski, red gate 1. Mr. Jaros, blue gate 3. Oh, hang on, we're just getting it in. And there's been a change from Toby Griffiths. Oh, there's been a double change in this heat. We're just waiting to see. There's been a couple of changes to the lineup, so I'm just going to refresh in the hope that the changes have been put in before I read out the wrong lineup. They have been. So in red, gate 1 was originally Albert Zielinski. He's been replaced by the rider. He's been replaced by Mr. Jarmusch. In blue, gate 3 is Mr. Jaros. In white, gate 4 is Kieran Malarkey. And it is Phil Mullard in yellow, gate 2. Mullard and Malarkey versus Jaros and Zielinski. I believe there was a change. Sorry, I think there was a double change here. Sorry, it's Freddie France. They didn't update the programme. It is Freddie France coming in for Kieran Malarkey. Kieran Malarkey out. Freddie France is coming in white. Quite shocked at that, to be fair. Didn't expect Kieran Malarkey to get taken out for Freddie France. There we go. And a perfect start from the two riders that came in. Freddie France and Mr. Jarmusch are in first and second, with third going to Mr. Jaros is the third, and at the back is Phil Mullard. But watch it for Phil Mullard. Oh, unlucky. First Freddie in the lead. Second place at the moment is Mr. Jarmusch and Mr. Jaros in third. Phil at the back is having a bit of a struggle with Mr. Mullard. And it's a 3-3s in stand. Don't discount Buxton. Oh, there we go. The rider in the red helmet colour, Mr. Jarmusch. But watch out for Freddie. And Mr. Jarmusch replays the compliment. As we go into turns 3-4 for the final time. Can they do it? Can Buxton take a 5-1? Yes, they can. Mr. Jarmusch and Mr. Jaros take the big 5-1 with a win for Mr. Jaros in red. And Mr. Jarmusch takes second with Fast Freddy in third. A 5-1 to Buxton, and it's 32-28 to Buxton after 10 heats. Cracking little bit of racing there. 10 heats gone, and Buxton back in the lead once again. This is going to be a bit of a ding-dong battle, if I do say so myself. A little bit of a ding-dong battle. Let's just see if anyone's put in any little messages. Get Toby away, back to Bradford, back to his bed. On Dukes. Nice to see you, Mr. Alex. What we saying? It's me calling with Alan, mate. Oh, thank you, Fred. I didn't realise that must have got that mistake in one of the heats there. But thank you for all the comments in the chat. Remember to give us a follow, give us a like, whatever you people want to do. As we move on to heat number 11. And in the red helmet colour. It's heat number 11, isn't it? Yep, heat number 11 is Mr. Misko in red gate 2. In blue gate 4 is Mr. Jarmusch. It's Kuba Zielinski in white gate 3. And in yellow gate number 1 is Mr. Bania. Oh no, sorry, Mr. Danike. Apologies, I thought it was Mr. Bania and I realised I'd written it the other way. Mr. Danike in yellow gate 1. Can Bradford bounce back with a 1-5, which will be what the doctor ordered? Or can Buxton extend their lead? Let's see as we go into heat number 11. And what a start from the Buxton boys in blue and red. Oh, and the right and red got shot out there. At the moment it is Mr. Jarmusch in the lead, second at the moment. I confused myself. Is Mr. Danike in second, and third at the moment is the rider in red. That is Mr. Misko. Is currently a 4-2, but Albert's given as good as he gets. Sorry, Kuba's given as good as he gets. And Kuba's back to third. No, it's back to Misko. No, it's back to Kuba. Who's going to get it on the last lap? Kuba's got it at the moment. It's definitely going to be a win for Mr. Jarmusch. Second will go to the rider in yellow. That is Mr. Danike. And third went to the rider in red. which is Mr. Misko. A 4-2 to Buxton. Makes the scores 36 to Buxton, 30 to Bradford. Unlucky to Bradford there. They really needed Kuba Zielinski, no, they're Kuba Zielinski to come through there, and it just didn't happen. As we move into heat number 12, and that sees the rider in the red helmet colour, that is Mikola, is in red gate number 2. In blue gate 4 is Andrew Dent. In white gate 3 is Kieran Malarkey, and it's Chris Eaton in yellow gate number 1. Two seconds, I'm just writing one down because I keep forgetting who it is. Nicola. Okie dokie. So we have only got 4 heats to go. Unless I don't think there's a super heat option. So heat number 12. You got a link, please? Oh, for God's sake. He's joining. Mr. Alan Atherton's joining with 4 heats to go. Two seconds, folks. Sorry. Yeah, this would happen. There we go. Send. I'm just waiting on heat number 12 being sent. I'm not sure why there's a delay. Hang on, someone left. We're talking. So we'll give you quickly a rundown of the scores if I have time. If it's been written down, we're having a tactical substitute from Bradford. So let's give you a rundown of the riders. Kasawi Jaros, 7+1 from 3. Albert Zielinski, 1+1 from 3. Mikola Borikov, 4 from 3. Toby Griffiths, 3 from 3. Nukowski, 6+1 from 3. 14 points from Kuba from 5. And Andrew Dent, 1 from 3. We will go over the scores of Bradford very quickly if we can squeeze it in. I'm not too sure if we can. Marcel is on 7 from 3. 3+1 for Kuba. Kieran Malarkey, 1. 2 for Phil Mullard. Igor, 7+1. 2+1 from Chris Eaton from 3. And for 4 rides for Freddie France on 8. And that's going to change to the lineup as well. And a perfect start from the rider in the yellow helmet colour, which I believe is the tactical substitute. I'm just going to check who it is. It is Mr. Raza, which is Igor, is in the lead with Keenan Malarkey. It's a 5-1 to Bradford. And third at the moment is Andrew Dent with Nicola at the back. Watch out for Andrew Dent. Oh my goodness gracious me. Still just about hanging on, but it's gone from a 5-1 to a 3-3. But watch out for Kieran Malarkey, who's going to try the inside run. They're hanging on to a 3H as it stands, Bradford. They really could do again a heat advantage to make the attack some work. And they're just about doing it. But they really need the rider in white to get the better of at least Andrew Dent here. Ooh. I think they just about held on there. It was a win for the rider in the yellow helmet, that is Igor. Second was Mikola and Kieran Malarkey in third. A 4-2 to a 2-4 to Bradford, and it's 38 to Buxton. 34 to Bradford, 4 points in it now. As we move on to heat 13, and in the red helmet colour is Mr. Jaros in red gate 1. It is Mr. Misko in blue gate 3. It is Igor in white gate 4, and in yellow gate 2, sorry, it is Mr. Daniki. It's going to be a tasty heat 13, I reckon, here. That was a very close finish. The times for the last 3 were 68.84 seconds for red, white and blue. Who knows who actually got that, but that was a very close finish. in that heat respective of the time. Waiting for Misko again. We're going to have a slight delay on this one as we wait for Misko again. I've been told that they're allowing the delay for Misko. He must have something else on, so we are just going to give him a slight bit of an extension. I think it's been agreed by both teams. Looking at the table before tonight's match, Buxton are top, Bradford are second, it's 1v2. Manchester Tigers third, Cradley Heathens fourth, Swindon Spitfires in fifth, and Coventry Thunder are sixth in the table of tonight's match. Here we go, Heat 13. This is the battle of the big guns, 1 and 5 for both teams. As we move on, we've got this heat and 2 to go before the end of tonight's stream. It's been a very short stream. Here we go. And it's a cracking start from the rider in the yellow helmet colour. That is Mr. Daniki second. Oh my goodness, he went from first to back in third. Mr. Daniki in the lead. Second at the moment is Igor. And third in blue is Mr. I forgot who it is. 2 seconds. Mr. Misko is in third. And at the back is Mr. Jaros. It's a 5-1. 1-5 to Bradford, which would again level the match with 2 to go. This is going to be a very close finish for the season. Can Bradford hang on with this result? That would be a cracking result for them. They needed a 1-5 and they looked just that. And a cracking win for the rider in the yellow helmet colour. That is Mr. Daniki. Second was Mr. Igor, and third was the rider in blue, Mr. Misko. At the back, I'm afraid, was Mr. Jaros. That 5-1 levels the scores at 1-5, levels the scores at 39 points apiece as we move on to the penultimate heat of the match. Now, Mr. Dent's claiming he got the run on the line. I have to go with what the game says, and I'm afraid I don't think you got it. So it is what it is. Heat 14 sees Mr. Jarmusch in red gate 2, Toby Griffiths blue gate 4, Fast Freddy France in white gate 3, and Phil Mullard goes in yellow off gate number 1. It was Mullard and Freddy France for Bradford, Toby Griffiths and Mr. Jarmusch for Buxton. If this goes to a 3-3, we're going to a Heat 15 decider. Probably going there either way anyway, because a 5-1 could still change the result. Could get changed in Heat 50. It could go 5-1 then 1-5 and we have a draw. Who knows what this is going to end, but it's going to be very tasty. Final 2 heats. Here we go. Looking forward to the final 2 heats in the stream tonight, folks. I hope you've enjoyed it. We'll hopefully have some more of these as the weeks go on. Cracking start there from the rider in red, Mr. Jarmusch. Second at the moment it was Phil Mullard. It is now Freddie France and Andrew Dent in Toby Griffiths third. Watch out for Toby! He's up into second with Mr. Jarmusch in the lead and Fast Freddy in third. Phil Mullard at the back, not really given much of a fight tonight. Phil, I think he's having a bit of a struggle around this track as we go into the second last lap. Phil now trying to get the better of Freddy, but is that going to be costly? Because Freddy has had a great night. What will Phil do? It's gone a little bit wide and it's still a 5-1 as it stands to Buxton. Mr. Jarmusch in the lead and Toby second, Fast Freddy in third, Phil at the back, and that is exactly how it's going to end. Mr. Jarmusch the winner, Toby Griffiths second, Fast Freddy France in third, Phil at the back. 5-1, and that makes the scores 44 to Buxton, 40 to Bradford. If Bradford can get a 1-5 in Heat 15, it is a leveller. If it goes any other way, Buxton will win the match. So basically they need a 5-1 or they've screwed it. In all terms. So that is after 14 heats. We will. Can I? You certainly can, Jack. Go for it. Give me 2 wee seconds. Sorry, something's just popped up, and I want to get rid of it. Don't know why that's not lighting. I can't remember how to do it. I think I know how to do it. I'm just waiting on heat 15. Two wee seconds, folks. You might see this, but I don't care. It just random crap. They always pop out every now and again. Oh, feck off. Forget it. Doesn't matter. I need to log in to do it. Forget it. It's fine. Mr. Hope we're doing well. Mr. Johnny Bravo, how we doing? As we move into heat 15, we're just waiting. Oh, can we what? I missed what that just said there. Can we... Can we bet on this? You can't bet on it, unfortunately. I don't think there's any way of betting on it, as far as I know. I'm just awaiting the lineups for heat 15. So we'll run you through the scores on the doors going into heat 15. 7+1 for Kasawir Jaros. Albert Zielinski finishes 1+1. Mikola Borikov 6 points from 4 rides. So the first he had 4 rides. Toby Griffiths 5+1 from 4. 7+1 from 4 for Misko Nakowski. Kuba Jarmus has a 17 points from 6 rides. And Andrew Dent 1 from 4. I reckon it's going to be Kuba Jarmus and let's go Kasawir Jaros, I reckon. Or it could be Misko, I'm not sure. Probably Misko because he's a better last couple of rides. And for Bradford, it is 10 for Marcel Baniki, 3+1 for Kuba Zielinski, Kieran Malarkey 2, Phil Mullard 2. They've all had 4 rides. Igor Luschek 12+2 from 5. Chris Eaton 2 and 9 for Freddie France from 5. You notice that all the Englishmen in that team, apart from Freddie France, have all scored 2 points. Phil, Chris and Kieran all scored 2. That's bad. You know it's a bad night at the office when they all score 2. We have one rider named, and it will be Raza, who's going to go in along with... Ooh, this is going to be an interesting heat. Heat 15, Red Gate 1 is Mr. Misko. Blue Gate 3 is Mr. Jarmus. White Gate 4 is Mr. Daniki. And Yellow Gate 2 is Mr. Igor. It's all the misters in Heat 15. Mr. In Heat 15. Here we go for the final time tonight. Enjoy, sit back, relax and enjoy. Heat number 15 of Buxton. This is Bradford. Right from Davidson. And it's a cracking start off the outside for the rider in white. That is Mr. Daniki. Second at the moment is Mr. Jarmus and third is Mr. Igor. Igor really needs to get to second. And we really needed Daniki to hold first if you want any chance of winning this match, or if he's level in the match. It's currently a 3-3 to Buxton, and Buxton will walk away with a win. But Bradford have a lap and a half to go. What can they do? Bradford! Oh. And it is currently now a 4-2 to Bradford. They're trying everything here. It's going to get close to the finish line. Will Bradford get their dream 5-1? I think they've done it now. It's a win for the rider in white. Mr. Daniki. Second was Mr. Igor. And third was the rider in red. Mr. Misko. At the back was Mr. Jarmus. Another 5-1 and it finishes 45 all. Incredible. 45-45. I'm not sure if there is such a thing as one of those fancy heats. I can't remember what they're called. The heat's gone out of my mind what it's actually called. Superheat. I'm not sure. Oh, I've just been told it is a draw. So an aggregate for bonus point. So I'm not sure if they've already raced this season. I'm not sure. I'm just going to go and check. I don't know if they've raced this season. If someone in the Buxton chat that might be in the stream can tell me if he's raced this season. I'm just waiting on confirmation. Yes, this is leg number 1, so it's going to go to Bradford for leg number 2. So I'll just give you a rundown of the scores on the doors for the 4 riders that were in 15, how that changed their scores. And then we will end the stream, because it is pretty much done. There's nothing more we can do. I'm just going to change the screen actually back to the other one. The other screen. Oh, wrong screen, wrong screen. There we go. No, not raced. Yeah, okay. So, I'll just do them all, in fact, makes it easier. So, Casimir Jaros finished on 7+1. I'm just checking that's actually been put in. Yep. Casimir Jaros 7+1 from 4. Albert Zielinski 1+1 from 4. Disappointing night for Albert. Mikola Borikov 6 from 4. Toby Griffiths 5+1 from 4. Misko Nakowski a whopping 8+1 from 5. Kuba Jarmus 7 rides, 17 points. Incredible. Yeah, do you know what I should have done? I should have put a poll out, so I will do that. The next stream there will be a poll at the start, because I'll try and get on a little bit early. I ran out of time, but I will add a poll in at the start of the next one. Andrew Dent 1 from 4. And then for Bradford, Marcel Baniki 13 from 5. Kuba Zielinski 3+1 from 4. 2 points from 4 rides for Kieran Malarkey. Phil Mullard 2 from 4. Igor Luzchek 14+3 from 6 rides. 2+1 from 4 for Chris Eaton. And Fast Freddie France 9 from 5. Cracking comeback from Bradford. They fought hard all the way to give Buxton a run to the line, and they did just that. 45-45 for both teams. And guys, that's really it. But I'm going to give you a little update. We will hopefully be doing more of these. SCUK streams will be coming back, hopefully. I'm probably going to get chatting to the chairman of the league to see when I can fit one in at least a week. Maybe 2 if I can squeeze it, but I don't know. And yeah, there might be some other streams that kick on a Saturday or a Sunday if I'm not doing anything. You might even get one this week. Who knows? And yeah, the only other news I've got to tell you is, do I do any other games? Yeah, I usually do FIFA. I do rugby. Sometimes I do. What else do I do on the place? I usually do other ones, but it's usually through the PlayStation. I've done the odd Call of Duty, the odd Fortnite, some GTA ones, do a wide variety. So put a game in there, I'll tell you if I've got it, and I can maybe do a stream for you. I've done Minecraft as well back in the day. I am going to play FIFA, Johnny, but I'm going to have to end the stream because I'm going on with one of my mates, and he's not a big fan of being on streams, so I'm going to jump off and play with him tonight. I might do a FIFA one at the weekend, so just keep an eye out on the page on Saturday. Probably be Saturday. It'll be on here. Ask him. I did ask him before, and he's not keen on being on streams. He's told me that before, so I don't want to push it again because it might push him too far. Anyway, we're going to end the stream there. Just a couple of things, so you know. I have asked him, Johnny, before I went on the stream tonight to say, like, can we stream it? And he did say no. He doesn't really want it streamed. He just wants it the 2 of us. So I'm really sorry. I did ask him earlier on. Otherwise, I would have done it. But yeah, just a couple of things. Keep an eye on the page. If you go on to, if you don't believe me. Oh well, that's just stuff. If you are on Facebook, check out McNally Racing. You'll see I have joined. Who the hell is Johnny? Okay, now I don't know who you are, and that's quite concerning. It's not him, but that's quite concerning. You know who that is? It's quite concerning who that is. Anyway, uh, yes. What was I saying? If you're on Facebook, check out the McNally Racing Facebook page, and you can see me. I'll be posting regularly on there of my two teams that I'm racing for this season, which is Buxton, Bradford Division 2 team in the SCUK League, which was the racing that was on tonight. I'm in the lower league, and I'll be racing for the Piemen in STS. No, it's not Martin either. It's a different person. You don't know him, okay? Put it that way. You don't know him. So yes, that is all you need. So if you want to go and give that a follow, I'd appreciate it. We will be back. 2 seconds. I'm just going to close this. We will be back at some point, hopefully at the weekend, and then some point next week. I've not decided what night yet. Right, okay, this is getting disturbing now. You're going to get yourself a timeout if you don't behave yourself, Johnny. You're going to get yourself a timeout. So yeah, kick back and relax. I'll see you on Saturday for probably some FIFA or something. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. We're going to try and get back on a weekly basis. And yeah, we're going to have some fun. There might even be some Baldur's Gate 3. I forgot about Baldur's Gate actually. We might have some of that on stream. You never know. So yes, check it out on Saturday. There'll be a wee FIFA stream on Saturday. Hopefully, I'll try and get one in on Saturday. And then if you're interested, next Saturday's a Champions League final. Get that watched. That'll be a good match. But yeah, it's been a great night. My throat's killing me. I do play Monopoly. But not for, oh god, I don't know, last time I played it online would be a while ago. But yes, check out the stream on Saturday. Have a good night. I'll see you then. And it's been great to be back. Am I doing anything for the Champions League? No, I'll probably just be watching it in the house likely. Very much doubt so. So yes, I will see you again real soon. Thank you everybody. Good night.